Will you walk into my parlour? Said the spider to the fly. It is the prettiest little parlour that you ever did spy. The way into my parlour is up a winding stair, and I have many curious things to show when you are there. Oh no, no, said the little fly, to ask me is in vain, for who goes up your winding stair can ne'er come down again.
Knowledge is the blessing from above. It's in a man's nature to strive for greater knowledge, greater purpose. As an educated man, it is in my place to progress this country through its darkest times in the form of a guiding light of my works. And in time, the unknowable will be known. Enter.
There are guests in the hall, sir.
Come, Nerys. I told you not to let anybody interrupt my work.
I apologise. They said it's important? It's your doctor, sir.
Massive place.
That's a Victorian manor for you. If I remember correctly, this particular one is around 4 floors, 35 rooms, including 3 wardrobes. If I read the floor plan correctly.
Giving the TARDIS a run for its money.
I wouldn't go that far.
Fair enough. Who is this? What's his name?
Francis Drew. Small-time aristocrat. Friend of some member of Parliament. Trust me, nothing notable about him.
That's a little harsh.
I'm certain this isn't even his house, really. Perhaps a tenant. Can't see a single portrait.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
Of course not, Enid. My point is, there's absolutely no way he'd be able to afford a place like this with the small business he runs.
Which is?
I can't recall from memory, but I'm sure it's nothing significant.
There's something eerie about the architecture.
You can say that again.
Like it's not supposed to be lived in.
Very gothic. Ornate. Ornamental. Like somebody who has a lot of pride in their lifestyle.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. Stay close. Anybody home?
It's alright, Doctor, I'm armed.
That's a chair, Enid.
And that's... what? A giant bat?
I don't think so. None of that. Stay right where you are.
Don't think it likes you, Doctor.
Thank you, I got that part. There we go. Follow the light.
So what? It's a cat?
Absolutely not. I'd be happy to keep a cat.
Who are you both, and what are you doing in my house?
What was that creature, sir?
Please, call me the doctor. This is my companion Enid, for the record.
Pleasant to meet you, miss. Is that an American accent I heard?
That's where I'm from.
It's all the same to you. I'd much rather skip the pleasantries and find out why you destroyed my main hall.
Yes, well... Mr. Drew, was it?
That's correct. Enough for the last time.
Neither me nor my friend broke your window. That would be the creatures we saw in that hall.
I saw no creature.
Then you're either blind or stupid.
I will not be disrespected in my own house.
I won't be accused of anything without concrete evidence, Mr. Drew.
Concrete? My skylight is smashed.
My friend and I were attacked in your walls. You have a duty of care for your visitors.
Right, Doctor, let's just chill out for a second. Listen, Francis, we didn't break your window. There, easy.
Master of negotiation.
I want compensation for my glass.
And we'd like a place to stay for the night.
What sort of doctor are you anyway? I never requested a visit.
Would you believe me if I said the manufacturing and production of brie?
Definitely not.
In which case I'm not. I was sent... Concerns for your health. very recent development.
Can we not get this checkup over and done with?
Not anymore. Since it's late, I'm sure you and your maid would like to rest the night.
So would we.
I could prepare a room for them, sir.
That'd be lovely. Thanks, Nerys.
Nerys does nothing without my permission. However, yes, we've got ample space.
We appreciate your hospitality.
I'll have Nerys bring you something to eat to your room once you've made yourself adequately comfortable. However, should either of you leave before the morning,
What about the toilet?
there's a lavatory on the second floor. Under no circumstances are you to go any higher.
We won't be any bother.
Excuse me, miss.
Yeah, what's up, Nerys? I've got that right, haven't I?
You did, miss. I just wanted to ask a question, if that's alright with yourself.
Sure. Ask away.
What was that foul creature in the main hall?
I'm honestly not sure. It's not really my area.
But it's the doctor's.
I'd say he's your best bet for answers.
Very well. I'll ask him when I bring up supper. If I remember, of course.
I'll try and remind you.
Thank you very much, miss. Get yourself upstairs before Mr. Drew decides to throw you and your companion out.
Victorian beds are really comfy.
There's a reason I used them in the TARDIS.
What do you do?
Taking in the cold night, industrial air.
It stinks. What is that? Carbon dioxide?
It's the yoke that will push humanity further towards a bright future, for better or for worse.
Everything must be filthy.
Just look at the build-up on the window. Nearest factory's a mile away.
Well, if it's all the same, I'm gonna sleep. What about you?
I'll hardly the sleeping kind. I'll just stay over here, I think.
Alright then. Night, Doctor.
Mr. Drew? Are you in here? Come now, sir. Your soup's ready. I've already left some outside our guest's room. Mr. Drew? Is that you? Let's get a little light in here.
What is it, Enid?
I had a nightmare. I saw Nerys die.
So what?
What do you mean? She's your maid.
I'll simply hire another one.
If you kindly keep your mouth shut tightly, Francis.
I will not allow you to go to the third floor.
That's where she was in the nightmare. I haven't seen her since.
In which case, we're going up. Make yourself comfortable.
I will not have trespassers crossing boundaries in my home.
Come now, we both know it's not yours. I read your factory notes. You make barely a shilling a day. Terrible business. Absolutely. Come on, Enid. It appears you will.
Oh my god, those claw marks, right?
Certainly looks that way.
The windows, they're broken. The same creature?
You said you had a nightmare about this.
I saw it all happen. I didn't see what attacked her. It was just all dark. She was using
The candle. That one, it's melted. Look at it. Sharp cup.
the fire didn't spread. It looked like it was stamped out.
Weird, probably accidental.
Can we cover her over?
Once I've had a good look, absolutely. It was like she had the life drained out of her. These wounds are only shallow.
It's horrible, horrific. It has to be the same creature that attacked us, but it was attracted by the light from the sonic.
In a brightly lit room. Maybe it's stronger in the dark. I think we should probably have a chat with Francis. What do you think?
You are not welcome in my home anymore.
I am not leaving until I have gotten to the bottom of what is going on in this house.
And calling the police promptly.
You'll do nothing of the sort. What are you hiding?
I have nothing to hide.
Stop hiding behind your faux wealth. Step into the light long enough to answer a few simple questions.
Very well, I'll entertain you for now. What exactly do you believe I'm guilty for?
What exactly attacked myself and Enid in the main hall yesterday? You saw it, don't try to deny anything.
It is a creature of demonic origin, I'm sure.
Strike one.
Excuse me?
The brooch says otherwise. What sort of creature is that?
A bat, I would say.
Bat. A bat with arms and legs, disattached from its body.
And thus, a demon.
Right, so let's run with your assumption that there was a demon in your house. Why would it attack the maid?
Perhaps she was weak, defenseless.
Unless you sent her to the third floor parlour looking for you.
Are you suggesting I sent her to her death?
Perhaps.
Well, it's an absurd proposal. I'm not fond of housework. Why would I have the only maid I could afford killed?
That's what it's about with you. Money. I was right about the business, wasn't I? You pay all your staff. Your profit is barely enough to keep this place intact. Hence that window's still broken.
My finances are none of your concern, Doctor.
Everything about you is my concern while I'm here investigating you, Francis Drew.
I suppose I'd hardly consider my money my primary asset. That would be my education.
Where did you study?
I was tutored in my family home up north.
You consider yourself academic?
Hardly.
Intelligent at least.
Resourceful, cunning perhaps.
Why don't I bother trying to flatter you? You're on top of flattering yourself.
You asked a question, I was simply providing an answer.
Where did all the books come from? Strange imagery throughout, wouldn't you say?
How do you know my books?
You left them in the bedroom. Well, you left one in the bedroom.
You were not to touch any of them.
The others have very distinct spinal designs. Is that what you were hiding, Francis?
And from now on, it's Mr. Drew. We are hardly on first name basis, and I don't know your name at all, and I know for sure it's not the Doctor.
It is the only name I will provide. Now, final question. Where are you letting these creatures hide?
The Doctor is aware of you. I did not initiate the negotiations. I will not be played with. I'm not your servant. You are in my home, you will obey my orders, and I want them dead. Leave her. I'm looking for a new maid.
I was right. These books aren't of human origin, I'm sure of it.
What are those symbols? That one looks like some kind of octopus.
These books all detail extra-dimensional entities of unimaginable power, Enid. As well as other more mundane topics.
So he's got cookbooks and information on Eldritch monsters? Right. Real consistent, this guy.
He wanted knowledge. I expect that's what he's receiving as compensation for keeping those creatures safe.
Have we got a name for them yet?
According to this, they're the race known as the Night Gaunt. There may be one, there may be billions, there's no way to tell.
That's not something we can deal with.
In all honesty, definitely not. But there might be a way. These books tell me one thing.
Go on, spill the beans.
We've got a Faustus on our hands.
Forces? Like some kind of alien thingy, or...?
I better educate you on Elizabethan literature when I get a moment. Faustus, Dr. Faustus. A doctor who wants nothing more than knowledge, so he bargains for it.
With who?
The devil himself.
You're saying that Francis is a Satanist?
Or an admirer of the works of Lovecraft. He described these creatures in well, startlingly little detail. I imagine he gave them something to learn all of this.
I see you found my secret.
I apologise for snooping, but I suppose it's my job description.
Doctor or detective, you simply can't decide, can you?
You stay back with that.
This sword is an antique of war, you know. I did import it from America, a relic of a bygone war.
Stay behind me, Enid.
Of course, it was forged to dispatch the South.
It's days of war done, Francis.
War. Yes, I agree, most definitely. But you know too much. I simply cannot let you live.
What did you bargain with?
Everything. My life, my mind, my insanity, you might say.
It can't have been worth it.
You are absolutely right, Doctor. I can never afford this manor, but my friend and I... You could say I repurposed it.
For what?
Spread the word monsters are real. Though I'm sure you already knew that.
I've been the being monsters are afraid of for centuries. It would be wise of me to just put the sword down.
For a man who fights monsters, you are awfully timid.
You haven't a clue.
Doctor, the night gaunt, above us.
I saw them. Whatever he bargained with, I assure you I have far more to offer. I'm happy to propose a new one. Step out of the parlour and into the light.
What the hell?
At all. I simply love being looked down on.
Absolutely not. It's not your place to take this from me. I can't move, Doctor. I can't move.
Thousands of years worth of experiences. Knowledge that even the night gaunt couldn't comprehend. And I'm the man who entered a conflict on his terms, and ended it on his terms. The war in heaven. Hundreds burned at my feet.
Is nothing compared to me.
What? Doctor?
Of course I'd never tell. My secret would never resurface. But if it's the shadows you respect, I have many to hide in. What I did without choice, and I regret my decision, but I cannot take it back. And so I won't amend it. I'm thrilled to hear.
I offered to spread your image, to make your power known, to have your species saved from extinction. I am everything. I didn't mean for this to...
He's getting away. He took some of the books.
I'll catch him. Stay with the night gaunt.
You better live long enough to explain what the hell you did.
We'll see.
Hey, Dad, it's alright. The doctor will...
There's nothing you can do to stop this, Doctor. I will expose the truth.
Stop what, Francis? You've outlived your bargain, there's little time left.
The image will spread, and I'll have donated the finest exhibit to the Natural History Museum that you could ever comprehend.
So that's what this is about. Even in the end, your own image. This was never about them or their grandness. It was about you, Francis. You and only you.
They controlled me. It's not my fault.
You sold yourself away to them, it's entirely your fault.
You are not my judge, nor my executioner.
No, I'm not. That's what I'm afraid of.
Doctor! Save me, Doctor!
They are coming for you, Francis. You killed their leader and now they want your head. The same way you kiss.
You're their ally. Order them to withdraw. My sword, where is it? Where is it? You took it from me.
You never saw it fall, Francis. The books cannot survive, Francis. The longer you have them...
They have to. They must.
The longer you have them, the longer they will come after you.
You're lying.
For the last time, I am not your enemy.
I will not die to them. I will jump before they kill me.
It's inconsequential how you die, just so long as you do. Don't you understand? That's what they want.
I'll do it. I'll jump. I'll die brave. The world will think you push me, you fool. Don't you care?
The world can perceive me how it likes, Francis. My image does not matter to me.
You're an idiot. My legacy will live on.
There's no legacy left, Francis. This house is crumbling. It's crumbling without your deal.
Then I have nothing left.
Step away from the edge, Francis. Destroy the books and make something of yourself.
Perhaps you're... Perhaps...
Francis. This isn't how it was supposed to end. They kept their promise. They've left this place.
Where did he go? What happened? They're still on Earth?
They could be anywhere. Not that it matters, so long as they're not sought out.
You sure they won't be?
I've taken some measures. They could be in the furthest mountains, the deepest jungles. They won't be found. Unless they make themselves known.
What about Francis?
They kept that promise too. There's nothing left to bury.
That's horrific.
He played with forces beyond his control.
You're saying he had it coming?
I'm saying humans have this peculiar attraction to things they just can't comprehend.
I'd say the same about Time Lords. Look at you. What are you after? Adventure? The thrill of traveling?
I ran away from their tireless quarrelling, Enid. Into the stars to find a friend. To enjoy the sights. Without a friend, I don't think I can.
So that's what I am, a glorified pair of binoculars.
You're a friend, Enid. One of the finest I've had.
How many is that? You never told me about this war. What else haven't you told me about?
Thousands of years of time and space travel, Enid. The stories I know would fill thousands of books. Millions. On the subject, all of Francis were destroyed in the collapse. Every single one.
Could have warned me that was going to happen.
Yes, well, if I knew.
It's alright, I got out safe. Just a few scratches and a piece of glass in my hand. Ouch.
The police will be on their way. Probably somebody to scoop up what's left of him too.
We better dash then, right? Let them call it an accident.
I like the way you think, Enid Gilbert. Come on then.
Let's get a move on, Doctor. The TARDIS has to be here somewhere, right?